नारायणं गुरुं वन्दे शरण्यं भक्तबान्धवं गौरवनुविष्टं पूर्णां राधादास्यं प्रदायकं रूपानुगचर्यवर्यं रूपमञ्जरिप्रेष्ठकं पतितपावनबन्धवं युगाचार्य नारायणम् वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदनाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने घोरत्विषे नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So first of all I begin offering my most humble obeisances the dust of the lotus feet of Paramardatam Shri Guru Pada Padma Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtottara Sata Shri Srimad Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Shri Gurudev. And to my most worshipable Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajagacharya Ashtottara Sata Shri Srimad Shri Bhakti Vigyana Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And to all Shri Rupa and Gauriya Guru Varga, to all Tridandi Sannyasis, headed by Pujapad Madhav Maharaj, Shri Siddhar Maharaj, Satya Bhagavat Maharaj, Shri Premdasa Baji Maharaj, and all the Tridandi Sannyas assembled here, all Brahmachari Vrinda, all Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, my humble obeisances. So, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, he has described and designed very clearly what is Raganuga Bhav, Raganuga Marga. What is the proper way to achieve the service of Radha Krishna in Braj, especially in Parakya Ras. There are so many specialities of Srila Rupa Goswami and not possible to speak all of them. But just want to touch one point. It is how he have described to us this process of Ragana Bhakti. So in Sri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Sri Rupa Goswami, he has described in 3 verses this process very clearly. First is Shravanadi Kirtanadini Vaidya Bhakti Udithanitu Yanyangani Chatranya Tatra Vigyani Mani Sivi. He's saying that to start the practice of Raganuga Bhakti, there is a need to follow some rules and regulation, like in the Vaidya Bhakti, such as Shravan, Kirtan, Smarana, etc. Otherwise, the practice of Raganuga Bhakti can become compromised by our anarthas, by the misunderstanding of our material emotions in a mixture with what's supposed to be the spiritual emotions. So in this way, it is mandatory that Raganuga practitioners, they must follow some limbs of Vaidya Bhakti and some process of Vaidya Bhakti as well. Shruti smiti puranadi pancharatra viding vina aikantik harit bhakti uttapata eva uchyate. If you do not follow the injunctions of Shastra, Smriti, Shruti, Pancharatras, etc., then disturbances may come in your life, also in the life of others. So therefore, Raganuga practitioners, they must follow the process of Vaidya Bhakti, but not completely, only to some extent. Because in Vaidya Bhakti there are some limbs which are not favorable for Raganuga Bhakti. For example, Dharata Smarana, Mahishi Smarana, Go Puja, Brahman Puja, all these things we cannot take as a Nitya Seva, as a Nitya, as a continuous process, because it will not be favorable for Braja Bhav. So therefore those who are following Raganuga Bhakti, they can neglect this limbs when it is necessary. So, moving forward, Rupa Goswami has described now how the sadhaka he will behave and how he will practice himself. Seva sadhaka rupena siddha rupena chatrahi tadbhav alipsuna karja bhrajalokānusaratha. He will use his sadhaka sharir, his body physically by performing the different limbs of bhakti, and he will also use his siddhadya, his spiritual body. In Manasi Seva, he will be always absorbed in meditating in the Nitya Leelas of Radha and Krishna. And plus he will be following Brajalok, means those who are the eternal residents of Braj, the Nitya Siddha Parikars of Radha and Krishna. But not only that, this Brajalok means also those who are those Nitya Siddha Parikaras who have come to this world in the form of sadhaka, like Rupa, Sanatana, etc., Goswamis. So how they are performing their sadhana, how they are following this process, in their footsteps we have to follow. And then the third verse is Krishna's maram janam chasa nijaprishas samihitam tattatkatara sascha kuhyad vasam braje sada. Now what will be the process of stimulating this particular mood in which the sadhaka he wants to serve? That will be all Krishna's maram janam chasa. Always remembering Shri Krishna and his associates, means Radharani and her Sakhis and Manjaris, always residing in Braj, if not possible physically, but then mentally. And tatat tathara sachasho means always desiring to hear such types of harikatha which will stimulate the moods, and specifically in that particular seva that you want to also take part. In those leelas in which you want to serve, you must hear about those pastimes. So in this way, Srila Rupa Goswami, he very clearly designed for us the path of Raganuga Bhakti. But now, who is really able to glorify Srila Rupa Goswami? Only Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, he is able to clearly glorify Srila Rupa Goswami. And he is praying in the mood of longing that he wants to always be under guidance of Shri Rupa Manjari. And Shri Rupa Manjari Karachita Pada Padama means he is praying that when Srimati Radhika, she will be lying on Krishna's lap with her head, and Krishna, he will be caressing her head and will be drying her sweat, her perspiration, and her foot would be lying on the hands of Shri Rupa Manjari while she is massaging Radharani's feet. At that time, Rupa Manjari, she will look at Raghunath Das Goswami and by some glance indicating that he should come and do that service. So that Mahaprasad from Rupa Manjari Seva is what Raghunath Das Goswami is aspiring for. So after this pastime is, this Manasi Seva is finished, then Raghunath Das Goswami, he is put into a very deep state of separation. And then he is saying that I am not like Prahlada Maharaj, because Prahlada Maharaj, he denied to ask benedictions from Nrsimhadev, but I want a blessing, I want a benediction from Srimati Radhika. And then he prays in Vilapa Kusumanjali very beautifully, Padab Jayostava Vinavaradassameva Nanyat Kadapi Samayakila Devi Yachi Sakyayate Mama Namostu Namostu Nityam Dasayate Amarasostu Rasostu Satyam. He's saying, I pay my obeisances to the lotus feet of Radharani Sakhis like Lalita, Vishaka and others, but actually my aspiration is only to become the Palyadasi of Srimati Radhika under guidance of Shri Rupa Manjari. So in this way, Raghunath Das Goswami, he is the one who can really give us the shelter of Shri Rupa Manjari. And not only that, Rupa Manjari herself has come to glorify Srila Raghunath Das Goswami in the third verse of Vilapkus Manjari itself. This is a very unprecedented thing. So, in this way, our Guru Pada Padma, he has connected us with this parampara, with the lotus feet of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami, who has again manifested somehow his bhav through Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and our Srila Gurudev, he is coming directly in the same line of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and we are so fortunate that we are able to be here in Sri Seva Kunja, in this Rupa Kunja. We have been granted entrance here, at least in the material level, but taking advantage of this, we will be able to one day, by the mercy of Shri Guru Pada Padma, to enter in this Nitya Lila, in this Nitya Dham, and perform this service that is our cherishable desire. So today I pray lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami and all Vaishnavas here for their causeless mercy, so one day all this can become possible for us. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubheva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः. Shri Gurudeva ki jai.